Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our not Vigilant Trespass, but Vigilant Flame Interloper series. I'm going to light the fire again. I have to. I'm rather annoyed by it, to tell you the complete truth. I kind of don't want to have to use the book. I would rather see, I have a stick. I think I'd rather try it with a stick. I don't want to waste my second book. This will make me feel a little better if I have to do this. We had a little bit of a snafu in the last episode. This is a lower fire starting chance, but we had a little bit of a snafu in the last episode with the fire, in that I had 30 minutes left on the fire. The game said there were 28 minutes left, and I needed to boil some water, and that was going to take 19 minutes. And I went ahead and I said, pass time until done, and the 19 minutes on the water were actually, those passed more slowly than the 28 minutes.
That didn't work.
Thanks for your input there, Mark. We got to break down that other stick. Yeah, I don't use the book. Yeah, so the time for the boiling, those minutes passed more slowly than the time on the fire, much more slowly.
Come on.
It's almost like probably by like around 50% more slowly, because there were 30 minutes left on the fire, 20 minutes to boil the water, and the time I took to fast forward to the finishing of the boiling of the water, the fire magically went out more than 10 minutes earlier than it should have. Speaking of fire, there we go. All right, so let's not make that mistake again. I'm going to pour a little bit of extra wood on the fire. And now we are going to boil the water that I had before. Oh, I need to say cook. There we go. So now that's going to take, 1 hour, 55 minutes. Let's test this. 1 hour, 36 minutes. Yeah. So it takes about twice as long. Drinking that water. And I need more. Exhausted again. All right, 54 minutes on the fire.
I'm so tired.
Let's go ahead and drink it, and we will have some left, I imagine. But I'm going to do that one more time. Still getting used to the new system, so if I seem like I'm hesitating on button presses, that's why. All right. Yeah, only 12 minutes left on the fire. That's weird. All right, I'm just going to take the water this time. How much water do I have on me now? 0.2 gallons? Okay, that's good. Tell you what, bet you there's one more thing I can do. But I don't have anything to add to the fire, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Let's just go ahead and pick up the hot as hell can. And we're going to rest some more. We need to rest for 10 hours. That's how long we need to be above freezing. And I actually think we can pull that off right now. Might be starving when we wake up, but this should heal our hypothermia. So we'll have much better condition. There it is. Hypothermia healed. We are starving and thirsty. But that, thankfully, is easily addressed. Let's go ahead and dig into this tomato soup. Lowest condition food item.
I'm weak.
I'll probably have... Yeah, notice that. Tomato soup didn't used to restore any thirst. Now it restores a little bit of thirst, which makes me happy. It's just a small little detail, but I'm glad they addressed that. So the question is, how frisky am I feeling? Do I want to go back and check the other huts while I'm here, while I'm this close? Is it worth it? That is what I'm thinking. Let me eat this granola bar. That's going to reduce, unfortunately, some of the moisture that I just took in. But we don't have hypothermia anymore. We actually have no afflictions. And I think I do want to... The weather sounds decent. I don't hear any wind at all, actually. 45 minutes to break that down. In 45 minutes, though, the weather might turn on me, so... Okay, it's actually the end of the day. No... Oh, is there wood down there again? There was wood down here last time. There is not this time. I hear crows, though. I just don't know where they are. Crows are somewhere nearby. So yeah, I'm going to make my way back towards the warehouses. For better or worse. I think I pretty much looked everywhere I needed to in the warehouse itself, but there are the other huts to explore. And I would like to make absolutely sure that I have checked those out. Hey, wolf. All right, there's a wolf right there. He is close enough to detect me if I am careless with the direction in which I walk. So let me be extra cautious. And Skyrim down this rock here. Don't try this at home, kids. Okay. Alright. That sprint that I just did, that little tiny sprint, was kind of risky, because sprinting, as far as I'm aware, this is just kind of one of my instincts toward the long dark. It's not something that I've ever directly tested, and I don't recall if I've ever talked about it in a playthrough before, which is odd, because I played this game a lot. But, you know, crouching reduces your detection radius. I'm pretty sure sprinting increases it. Sprinting augments your detection radius, so it's easier for wildlife to notice you. So if you get a wolf nearby and you start sprinting, they're more likely to key into the fact that there's a human nearby that they should try and eat. Which wolves don't normally do, but in the long dark, anything is possible. Lovely weather. See, the problem with going back this direction is I'm really hoping I find one more clothing item, because I'm still in the exact same clothing situation. The only difference is that maybe my stuff might not be wet. Oh, I think it's actually clearing up. It is. Nice. My stuff might not be wet. So that will be a step in the right direction. But I'm still going to be cold when I get inside here. My clothing wet at all? No, it's not. Yeah, so I don't have any means, I don't have a sewing kit or a fishing hook of any kind with which to repair my clothing. And that would definitely fix my problem. Is that a wolf? No, it's not moving. It's just part of the dock. Yeah. I'm looking at that.
My fingers feel numb.
One of those pegs in the center screen. Okay. So, I'm pretty confident I've already looked through that hut entirely. Let me go wide here, because there could be wolves on this side and I don't want to be caught off guard. There can be wolves out on the ice. Yeah, that peg right there in the middle between the two broken sections of the dock, that's what I thought was a wolf a moment ago. I was staring at it a little bit apprehensively. Alright, hypothermia risk is about to come back, so we've got to skedaddle. Oh crap. Crap. I did not know the ice was going to be weak there, so thankfully my shoes didn't get wet. There's the hypothermia risk again. I'll try not to mismanage it this time.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Okay. I'm going to try to go this way. I didn't do this last time. That sounds close. Yep. Okay, so we didn't get his attention. And it's, yeah, we're still too cold in here, so we're going to have to light a fire if we stay in here. I don't like it. I really need just one more clothing item. And I was hoping not to have a wolf cut me off there, so I was taking a bit of a risk. Oh, crap. Hang on. I woke up to record this morning considerably earlier than my alarm. And I forgot that my alarm was still, in fact, set. And my phone is right in front of me, and it's going off. And if I don't shut it up, well... I think I mentioned this on the channel a while ago. I don't have just any old alarm switch. I have a lot of trouble opening my eyes in the morning. Maybe some of you can relate. I am a terrible decision maker when I'm still groggy. I will sleep in on days where I don't need to sleep in. I will sleep in on days where I have important engagements and very, very important things to do, and that I've generally planned out a very busy day. If I don't fully wake up around the time, I'm needing to get out of bed, which, preferably happens at the same time for most of us, I can just make the decision to turn off my alarm very, very easily. And so I have my phone set up to present me with math problems. So it takes me a second to turn that alarm off, which is why I took so long to do something that sounds so simple. Might sound sadistic, but it works. Because it gets your brain going. Especially if another thing I do is I tend to keep my alarm like really, really far away from where I'm sleeping. Lately I've had it during this particularly stressful period that I've just finished up. I've had it in the hallway, like outside my room. So I have to really get going to cut my alarm off. Okay. I would really like to make it to that other hut. Can be wolves over here, so I'm trying to be careful. Okay, if I just, gun it right now, unless there's a wolf between me and the shack, I can make it. Okay. Thank God. And we're warm in here. Oh, that's even better. Oh my gosh. All right. Yay. Now give me one clothing item, game. Just one. Just one. That's all I want. Yay. A decent baseball cap. We have head covering, guys. Oh, thank you, game. I don't have hand covering yet, but that is awesome. All right. Well, what else? I can break down any of these metal shelves because I have a hacksaw, which is awesome. I don't need to yet, but I can if I wanted to. I could if I wanted to. Would be the proper English. Yeah, I need a hunting knife. I can't use a hacksaw, unfortunately. Hey, accelerant. That'll come in handy. Can't use a hacksaw to break down those old bedrolls, unfortunately. And what I would really like is a new bedroll. That would be great. But you know, I'm kind of tempted. I'm not tired enough to sleep through the night. I want to try to. I'm gonna eat this dusty dog food. Can't recall if there's any other trailer. I don't think there is. I think that's it. I thought it was one of the larger trailers.
Cold in my life.
But it is not. It is... Okay. Don't see a wolf. But that doesn't mean there's not one. This is an extremely blind vantage point that I am... It's a blind gauntlet that I'm walking down. There could very easily be a wolf on the other end of it. Salty crackers, hey! Thanks, game. Alright, now I'm cold, so it's not warm enough in this car. For the record. It is not. Cotton toque! Now we're talking. It's a little bit wet, which makes me sad, but that is amazing. I feel like I just saw a wolf right on the other side of the car, which doesn't seem possible. So there's a cave down this way. I don't have a light source. Also, I hear bear crows. I don't know where you are. You're back that way. Okay. Well, this could be dicey. Okay, he gave up the chase. Whew. Right when I was thinking I'd see a bear, friendly neighborhood wolf decided to say hello. I knew he was around somewhere. Just, I guess, on a more secretive part of his patrol route, if you want to call it that. All right, let's, I'm gonna try and get up to the church. See if I can find anything useful there, and then see if I can just get the heck out of this zone. Because we're pretty close to the exit at this point. Is that a wolf? No. And that's definitely a bunny. Hey, reishi mushrooms. And sticks. I will need to light a fire soon. That is a loon, not a wolf. Yeah, see, since I have a hacksaw, I can break up limbs like this for firewood, so that's one of the reasons finding that in this episode, or last episode, was so nice. That worked out in my favor. I'm a fan of that turn of events. There can be wolves up here too, so... But I see bunnies, and that generally implies safety. More reishi mushrooms. Gonna grab those. I'm being a little bit careless right now, I admit. I'm really gunning it for certain places, and I'm not being as aware of my environment as I typically would be, like checking around every corner and making sure I'm not walking towards a predator in this vulnerable early period of the game, but I don't feel very much... Okay, I see a book. That's nice. I don't feel very much that I have a choice. Oh, mittens! Awesome! All right. There we go. We are in business. We have covering on every part of our body. We have a sewing primer. Watch there be matches on this corpse. Just watch. Nope. Okay. That would have been funny. More mittens? Oh my god. Like a newer pair of fleece mittens. 2 pairs of mittens in the church. I'll take it. Yeah, see, I want to like light a fire. Hey, bunny. I totally do want to light a fire and warm up, but I might be able to actually do that in the caves if the caves are warm enough, especially since I found all this nice equipment and gear. My heart is like pounding right now because I know I need to get inside. How's my hypothermia risk? It's high. Okay, please tell me, because of this gear I found, yes, it's warm enough. And I can see in here now. There's better light, given that it's a different time of day outside, or a different type of weather, really. It's not really time of day, it's just weather type. All right, so there's some scrap metal here. There's a metal container. I'm definitely in the dark, but it's... All right, here's a locker with nothing in it. So this leads to the cave that I was about to go into, and I don't necessarily need to go that way. I really don't. I kind of want to keep going towards the exit of the zone, because that's where, ultimately, I'm going to obtain... That's how I'm going to get out of here, and that's how I will survive. I just want to see if there's anything in here that might be useful before I go. I've heard tale of a cousin of Fluffy's, whose name is Scruffy, that is in these caves, and I've never encountered Scruffy. But evidently, Scruffy is a thing. And Scruffy can make life quite difficult when you do not plan for his presence.
Cold.
Just like Fluffy. But Fluffy currently is not in the game. Fluffy used to be a wolf that was in the Carter Hydro Dam in Mystery Lake that would randomly appear at the best possible times and scare the crap out of you. So Scruffy behaves similarly, but is not in Carter Hydro Dam, but rather in the caves of this here Desolation Point. This here Point of Desolation, which we are exploring. What's going on here? Stick? Okay. I need to get inside. I am taking too long. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run down to the truck here. So there could be something in this truck that's worth checking out.
Feels like night is coming.
You think? I hadn't noticed. Okay, nothing here. Alright, I don't want to get hypothermia again. Oh, stick. Stick, stick, stick. Where are you? So let's move fast. Yeah, 53% risk. I'm gonna have to get used to your heavy breathing, Mark. It's pretty intense. I can tell that you're needing to work out. Needing to get that daily jog in. Get your stamina up. Alright, so we got some old man's beard lichen, which I will fashion into a usable item soon-ish. You gotta pick up every stick. If you didn't know. Every single stick you ever see, you gotta pick it up. If you don't, you're a terrible Long Dark player. That's a joke. It's an old channel joke. You don't have to pick up every stick. I'm just picking up lots of them right now because I have room. Okay, let's step inside before I get hypothermia. And on that note, we are 25 minutes into this episode. I will stop this one here. And in the next one, we are going to look through these drawers. We're going to start a fire right here. Probably break down this crate too, and then go through the old island connector here and make our way towards whatchamacallit on the other side. Coastal Highway, where we will also hopefully find a bed to sleep in before long, because we're getting pretty tired, and it's getting pretty dark, etc., and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.